Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I have found an article from my hometown newspaper called the Canberra Times. I grew up having the Canberra Times delivered to my doorstep since I can remember as a little kid when I grew up in Canberra. Canberra is the capital of Australia. I know a lot of you might think it is either Sydney or Melbourne. It is in fact Canberra. So this article was published on August the 18th and I thought I'd go through it with you as I thought it was really well written. It's written by Emily Rice. Whether something we desire or already have is considered essential has never crossed the collective consciousness of Australians quite so much as it has throughout 2020. Over the past 8 months, fear, whether it be of catching COVID-19 or being confronted by police, has given each of us unprecedented pause to consider whether we really need to do many things. From leaving the house to packing the kids off to school to hosting the wedding of our dreams. Our respect for others, our governments remind us, sometimes hourly, is best measured by how many non-essential errands we must put off until things improve. Under the strict lockdowns to which most of the nation was, and Victorians are again, grey roots became a gallant symbol of our concern for others, and entire workdays spent in our pyjamas became a testament to our community mindedness. But why are so many non-essential endeavours carrying on with full government support? Why, given that dietitians and nutritionists agree that we don't need meat, dairy or eggs in our diet to live long and healthful lives, does the intensive breeding and killing of millions of animals still have the green light? Why, when we don't need to place bets on whether animals will win a race or cop a bullet, are dogs and horses still being cajoled or whipped to run in circles for our entertainment? And why, even as scientists warn that the next potentially worse pandemic is most likely to arise from our intensive raising of chickens and pigs, are we propping up death industries? The answer, of course, is that money talks. No matter how myopic, dangerous, cruel, or environmentally destructive a practice is, profitability will prevail over common sense. In this country, we can't even do something as patently essential as vote without a democracy sausage being shoved in our faces. Such is our warped view of meat's place on a pedestal in our lives. Yet, the meat industry's true impact is obscured from us, hidden behind abattoir walls and protected by laws that stop activists from documenting the cruel, terrifying journey from living being to slab of meat. But for those who want to see it, who think critically and seek the truth, the impact of animal agriculture is unmissable. It can be seen in the countless koala homes felled so that livestock can graze across the 4 million square kilometres of Australia that is now committed to pasture of grazing animals. Australians dying every year from heart disease, our nation's biggest killer and a largely preventable ailment strongly linked to the meat in our diets. In our parched, charred land, dying of thirst is an endless drought, while the 1.6 million cows used in Australia's dairy industry guzzle up to 85 litres of water a day each. There's no doubt that Australians need jobs, but we also need our government to future-proof our livelihoods by building and supporting industries centred around sustainability, health, and affording all animals, both human and non-human, basic rights. This is an extremely tough year, and it has brought to us a tipping point. For the sake of animals, our health, our economy, and our environment, each of us now must assess what is truly essential if we're to avoid a future catastrophe. Quite simply, a shift away from animal use is a necessity we can no longer ignore.